This is Joyce
and Blake,
and welcome to Savagely Scaled in our new location, my house.
Yeah, we're at Joyce's house.
I know,
and it's gonna be an awesome setup. You know what? I can't wait to do like a video tour of like
what the stage setup is gonna look like.
Yeah.
It's kind of Friends, guys. It looks like there's a couch in the middle now. You know, we can sit down and be cozy, and it's a whole vibe
to figure out for the mics. But I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. This is nice. So thanks for coming, Blake, and making it happen. I had to clean up my garage and everything, thinking we were gonna use it, and we're like, you know what? Let's keep it on the inside. It was nice and cozy in here.
Yeah, I walked through and was like, oh my gosh, this room is so amazing and comfortable.
And the echo was another factor, so technical stuff, you know, but
we're gonna figure it out.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we
can hear a little bit.
But what a way to start the new year. And speaking of, the coming of the new year, we wanted to do a Christmas check-in in this episode and, just see how we're doing, see where we're at, and
see how far we've come.
I know. I feel like we've been doing a lot and we haven't had a chance to actually speak to us and what we've been doing. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a nice little break from what we're used to.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
All right. Yeah, Blake.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so holidays are coming in.
Whoop,
Actually, if you're listening, it's Christmas Eve. So
that's right.
I hope you guys are going to have a great Christmas.
Going to church.
Yeah. And if you're not into the holidays, then we hope you have a great Tuesday.
Nice. Hopefully a break from work.
Yeah, from everything.
Right.
Life. And the New Year's coming. But
this year flew by so fast. I just can't so much.
Let's start with like how we deal with the holidays and gym time. I know you just got over being sick.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas too. So I missed that whole week before Christmas.
And a lot of people actually
been
in and out at the gym because of it. Mm-hmm. So like, how do you come back from being sick?
I mean, it's absolutely horrible. I'm just kidding. I try to be very nice about it, and I just pretty much quarantine and stay at my house for like at least a week. But aside from just trying to get over the sickness itself, like I took some days break. I think like 3 days of not doing exercise, and then I just couldn't do it. I'm like, I need to move or I need to do something. Mm-hmm. I was going on walks, and I felt like that helped a lot to just kind of get me out of the house. And it helped with the dogs too. But I also was like, I can't not move and just stay stagnant when I'm sick. So I try to get on the elliptical a few minutes, do some easy like Pilates, things that aren't very CrossFit heavy or doesn't have a lot of weight on it, just to kind of get myself back in it. But it didn't feel great. I felt like my lungs were struggling to get, like there was a layer of mucus there that I was like, I'm fighting that right now. And that's okay if I'm lowering weight or not doing what I'm usually doing. Like recovery is kind of my number one priority. But also I think that's something that a lot of us fight too. It's like, do we still go to the gym when we're sick? Because I feel like even if you do go really hard, it's like, why? Like you're not really getting far in that workout because you're feeling crappy. So for me, it's just like, just stay home, just focus on getting better. And if you can work out at home and do some Pilates, yoga, stretching, like I'm all for it. But I think that's something that I fight with when I'm sick, and it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
And, being an avid CrossFitter, I feel like I always need to do something,
Yeah, but the biggest thing is that your body needs rest. But it is like, I have to work out. I have holidays. When am I going to work out? When am I going to have time for that? And then that's what we call an excessive behavior, right? Where you're so worried about working out compared to the holidays.
Yeah, right before Christmas, y'all.
I know. Because then we go into like, oh, if I get that in, like I have to eat. I'm going to be
You almost made
crappy.
up for it,
Yeah. But the biggest thing is rest, which Jenny's doing right now.
I know. She's like sleeping with her head sideways right now. I'm like, perfect and appropriate. She's like, let me display.
Yeah. But I think you did it great. I know that you were gone for basically a week, and everybody at the gym was asking. I was like, she's sick.
And I was like, I miss everybody.
But knowing when to come back, what's the right time? Because we have had people come back, and I've done this in years past, come back too soon.
Oh, yeah.
And then I get sick again because my body wasn't ready, or
it's longer. And,
I remember coming back from COVID, and that was like, I felt exhausted, like my butt was kicked, and I was like, I shouldn't have gone that hard. And then that whole week passed, I was like paying for it. But it's like
horrible.
when we come back from an injury, when we come back from being sick, sometimes because we're just in that
or even from the holidays, right? You're in the mentality of like, I need to make up for all of that, or I need to prepare for all the food I'm about to eat, so let me run a little extra, or let me do a little more. And I think even
doesn't really pay off though when you do that.
That's the thing. That's what I was gonna say though. Does it? Like, is it, and I think one of our coaches mentioned it before. It's like, are you really gonna solve months and weeks of like your habits of eating in like 1-2 weeks? Probably not.
Yeah, or because of 2 days or something, is that going to make you gain your 10 pounds that you lost? And if it is, it's just like because we ate and sometimes salt keeps in that water, things happen. Yeah. But it's not where you can gain 10 pounds unless you're eating like 10,000 calories a day, if that.
Tamales.
But I think you did really good with that of
I also just didn't want to get people sick.
That's the other thing, because I'm like that with my kids, like with going to school. I'm always like, I know that there's families that can't take time off work. Their work won't allow it. Both parents work, things like that. But when I'm like, your kids are sick, they're miserable at school. That's the same thing. If you're sick, everybody around you and you're still coughing, or you're still sneezing, and you have that option of staying home, stay home, get 100% because everybody else wants to be 100%.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's that need that I have to get to the gym because I was 70%, but now I'm 85%.
Yep.
Can we just be 100%? And yes, if I'm working and I'm sniffly, it's because I have to work, guys.
Just putting it out there.
There's nobody to cover my shift if that happens. It's that, sometimes coaches get sick too.
Is that going to be the excuse every time? Oh, allergies.
You know what? Though, Jason was at the gym, like
I haven't seen him in
once
a
month. But he was at the gym. He's like, yeah, sometimes I like to give the gift of sickness.
Oh, no.
I was like, I'd rather you not give that gift, because he was the one who gave all of us coaches COVID that 1 year.
No.
Yes, because I was like, who was it? And he's like, yeah, I think it was me. Well, because a lot of us also didn't have symptoms, or if it was very light. Like the first time I got it, which was when he gave it to everybody, I didn't have any symptoms. The only reason why I tested was because Jason had tested and told everybody he tested positive, and then all of a sudden Chris, because I wasn't near Jason, I believe Simmons had walked by me or something, because we didn't interact that much during those times. And he was like, oh, I tested positive too. And I was like, man, 2 people who I know work at the gym and I work at the gym, and I've only been around once, but let me just see. And I didn't have any symptoms.
That's a big one to get.
Other than testing positive.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I was like, I'd rather you not.
We're a close-knit family at the gym.
But then when you see people come in with red noses, and I'm like, why are you here? And I back up. And I'm like,
I know. Or the tissue, and I'm like.
Yeah. Or I'm like, I know you want to be around people right now.
Right. Yeah, that was the hard part.
But I'm going to be very rude and be like, I don't want you around me.
I know. And nobody does, but we're not going to say it because we don't want to hurt your feelings.
No, I was like, I think poor Carol, she came in, she had like a red nose. I was like, oh, are you okay? Like, because some people cry and their nose gets red and their eyes get puffy, right? And she's like, yeah, I'm just really sick. And she's walking towards me and I'm walking away. And I was like, why are you here? Please don't come near me.
Could imagine your face too, like disgust.
Yeah, and I'm like, I just don't want to get sick, and then I don't want to spread it to my kids. Because y'all who have kids, you're not down 1 week. You're down, like, I have 2 kids. I'm down 3 weeks because they don't get sick at the same time.
Yep, it always works out that way. It's like one and then the other.
Yes, and then if my husband gets sick, then we are out 4 weeks, months, you guys. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't afford that right now. Yeah, and I really can't tell my 8 and 5-year-old, hey, if my door is closed, I'm in quarantine. You guys can't hang out with me, or you guys have to fend for yourself. So
I think about that all the time because I'm so appreciative. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm like, imagine if I had kids and I had to worry about them being sick and I'm sick too.
Yeah.
That's hard.
It's a lot. So what we're just saying is take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves.
Take care of your kids. Take care of your husbands. Yes. Take care of your wives.
but also like do those extra things. I know that we take medicine, like a lot of people are on Mucinex, but there are things that help with your sinuses to flush that out.
Green juices helped me come alive. I've been going to what's that store? A nutrition one.
Yeah.
And when I was sick all week, I would just get a green juice and I felt like I just bounced back to life.
Pineapple's really good. Cayenne pepper's really good.
Chicken broth. All the chicken
broth
soups
is really good. Ginger's great for immune boost. So like taking that, or I know like a lot of people do, what is it? The neti pot, like for the flushing your sinuses.
I haven't tried that.
That's really good.
Have you tried that?
Yes, because I also like to flush out my ears sometimes when they get too clogged.
How do you even do that? Just pour stuff in there?
You have like, I would have
like
to show you how to do it. Yeah, sort of like that. You know, like on The Office when Dwight got the teapot from Tim.
Oh,
he's like, I'm going to use this to flush out my sinuses.
Gotcha. Okay. I'd have to try that.
Sort of like that. But like how Simmons was talking about that at the gym. And he's like, but you have to get in the shower. And he was like, because it's snot and stuff gets everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I was like, TMI. Not just
but yeah, take care of yourself and things like that. But I have also switching to brighter things like holidays. I've seen a lot of the gyms that we have visited that they do holiday like gift giving
parties,
dinners, parties. We do a chug and run. We also do a women's what is it? A pajama party. So it's really cool to see all the CrossFit holiday parties.
Communities getting together and doing their thing. It's really
nice.
Yeah, we got to do some fun things outside of just working out. I mean, working out is fun, but you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, oh, we'll go to the chug and run and that will be like our welcome to CrossFit. And it's like, it's not CrossFit. It's just a fun workout that you do with your partner. And it's like a good welcoming to a community.
Agreed.
I think that's a good thing. Is like if you want to be a part of a CrossFit community, this is what the community does, but this is not CrossFit.
Right. Anybody could join.
Yeah, but it's nice to see all of the gyms like doing holiday things and just coming together for the end of the year and with family. Just like what we do for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I do like the potluck.
Yeah. What is your like favorite thing that we do for?
I don't know. I feel like I do appreciate that we do a lot. I feel like my favorite thing is definitely, I always look forward to the women's pajama party. That's like my Christmas event of the year.
It is. It's so fun.
I like the white elephant. I like all the treats. I like how we went appetizers this time around, like just limiting it to just, you know, I'm like, I dig that. And I don't know. It's just like a lot of the women like make an effort to go. So it's always like a good number of people. And it's just, you know, a good time to catch up and see where everyone's at. And yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Cause like whenever we have events or things, our Thanksgiving potluck or even the open, and I'm like, this is for you guys to see. Like, if you guys don't go to the morning, you get to hang out with the morning group. That's true. And morning group, you get to hang out with the nighttime group, like to really build on that community. And then you find out that you like have something in common, or you work in a similar building or things like that, and you build from there. It's just some like to come in the morning,
or all
and some
the
like
tea.
Yeah.
All the tea.
What's going on with everybody?
And the games. I love the games. Oh, those are always those fun. Make me going. I love games. I'm all about board games. I'm all about games. Like, let's do it.
I know. Harper had a gymnastics thing, so I was like, I can't make it, but I will show up.
And you still would.
Yeah, I was. I was like,
she gets the gift, even if she wasn't here. I was like, I'll take it for her. And I'm like, nah, she actually would never get that. Got lucky.
I would come to your house and be like, oh my gosh, I love that laundry soap. Where did you get it?
You would. I'd be like, or I'd probably give it to her, just pour a little cup for myself. Yep. I'd be like, oh, here you go. You're like, why is it unclicked already? Oh, yeah. I came that way. Just kidding. But that soap apparently is amazing. I need to buy some just to see what this whole hype is about.
It's really good. I love the smell of it. But a new thing that we had this year, thanks to...
Hold on. What is it called again? Fabulous soap or something?
Diva
soap. Okay.
Diva.
You heard it here, people. Diva soap.
We got it from Emily Crocker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's the one who started it? Yep. I thought it was Mary who started it.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
We were at Captain CrossFit doing a hero wad, and Mary kept commenting on Emily how good she smelled. Mm-hmm. So she said, oh, I use this Diva soap on Amazon and all this stuff. So that's how it started.
Interesting.
And that was like years ago. Because it was
At least 2 years ago.
It was before you were even at the gym.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2020 or something.
Something like that. So, yeah.
Damn, Emily was here before me?
Yeah.
Like a long time?
No, I don't remember the time from it. I just remember you weren't at the gym yet.
Yeah, like all I remember was my life changed the moment Joyce came into the gym. That's the only timeline I remember before Joyce and after Joyce.
But
BJ, AJ.
BJ, AJ.
After Joyce. See? Digging that.
Yeah. But that's how that got started. But we do have like a new thing at the gym. I don't know if we're carrying it on for next year, but we do have an elf on the shelf at the gym, and he's been putting shenanigans around. And I actually like that he has like a little, his name is 1 Kilo. And
that was pretty cool.
And he's been causing mischief, happiness, all kinds of stuff at the gym. And it's fun.
Has a best friend.
Yeah, Ken.
Yep. I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. I had to.
So again, like, it's just nice that we can have those moments with each other.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us have different types of jobs, but we can still have fun at the gym and do those things.
That's true. Juan Kilo, this is his first year, huh?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I didn't think he was gonna last.
Yeah, you guys kept that going.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
I mean, Rochelle does majority of the work.
Yeah.
But when she needs help, she does have some side people helping.
There's some backup elves.
Yep.
You know? No, it comes out real. And then I'm like, where do they get all the miniature like weights and barbells?
That is
stuff?
Rochelle. That is not.
It's crazy, but it's kind of cute.
That's why we don't have one at my house.
You're like, yeah, I'd go all out. I do like miniature things for some reason.
Yeah. No. I'd be like, oh, he's in the laundry again.
Whoops.
Darn it.
Same thing every day. Yeah. No, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of work, dedication.
So what are your plans for the holiday?
I'm actually hosting this year, which is nice. I like to host because I feel like I don't have to travel. So that's a win for me. Mm-hmm. So my family's going to be coming over, my grandparents and my parents, and their 5 dogs. So that should be fun. Yeah, Jenny, I know how you feel. Like, she's having nightmares right now, actually. She's like, oh no, they're coming in just 2 days. Look at her jaw go. Oh my gosh. But no, yeah, we're going to have a lot of dogs in here, so we'll see how it goes. But I am bummed out because we're not doing tamales this year. And I'm like, I'm not going to get my fix. But we getting carne asada, so that's good. And
are you working out the week of, or because I know you got family?
I'm going Monday.
And I know how family feels about working out.
Yeah, my mom sometimes is cool with it if it doesn't interrupt her me time. But otherwise, she'll be like, "I thought we were going to Marshall's today." Yeah, but yeah, they're really looking forward to Marshall's because that's my mom's favorite store.
At night, like at 9 p.m.
Why?
Because it's packed.
Really?
Every time
I drive by,
it's
after Christmas, it's going to be packed.
Yeah, because it's a new store in Kingman.
Yeah.
It's going to be packed for a while.
I feel like I went when it kind of just opened and it was fine. And then I went yesterday and I was like, oh. But yet again, I feel like it was like that everywhere because I went to Ross also and it was crazy in there too. But they had a lot of stuff, y'all. I got so excited. I was like, both stores are really packed of stuff, but I don't need it. Yeah. So I just walked out. So I was there on a mission.
So do you still like do macros or anything for holidays?
Honestly, this year I'm gonna be real with you guys. Last week I kind of had the drop cold. You know, I dropped some weight because of the cold. I was just on some chicken broth and a lot of tea, so that helped. I was on a liquid diet for a few days, so I feel like that kind of lowered me down. But I'm bouncing back, and I haven't really been watching my stuff at all,
which is fine. It's the holidays.
Yeah, and I mean, my meal this year is gonna be protein. It's gonna be carne asada, so can't go wrong with that. But usually when it's holidays, I don't really count. I kind of just go into it hard and embrace it and then just worry about it next year.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
New year, new me.
Yeah. Well, it's been the me, you know, so just maintaining the me. I mean, there's some goals I have, but I mean, the Open's around the corner. So right now it's just getting ready for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any traditions that you keep?
A lot of tequila, that's for sure. My grandpa is a big drinker, so I feel like that's something we connect with a lot. He makes
some really good wine.
Oh yeah, I told him if he can bring some of that. My mom says she might bring her bottle, so you might get some of that. I was like, that's for Blake. And she's like, okay. She's like, I haven't drank it, so it's like a year in. And I'm like, oh.
It's so good.
It is pretty good. He makes that fresh, like from, what is it called? Is it from pomegranates? Yeah. He makes it from pomegranates, and it's like fermented, and it's like about 40% proof or something. But
40% proof.
Wasn't
you guys
it?
told
Was it
me it was
20?
like 80%.
I don't know. It's something ridiculous.
It was a high percentage because you guys like backstory on this.
Dude, and you were sipping that like Kool-Aid.
Well, yeah, because you guys told me it was wine. So I was like, oh, it's probably like 8%. And then all of a sudden, I had like 2 large glasses. And I don't drink a lot. And I was like, you guys, I can't feel my limbs. And somebody was like, oh, you're a lightweight. And then you and your mom were like, I think you guys said it was like 50 proof. And I was like, are you kidding me?
No, yeah, it's up there.
It was a high percentage. And I was like, no wonder I can't feel my limbs. I'm surprised I could even speak.
But it's so smooth, right? It's like you can't even taste it. You're just like, oh, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do a lot of that. So we make like some kind of drink, a punch or something with tequila in it. And then just a lot of eating all day, just snacking throughout the day. We watch some movies. We like to play some games. Like, I guess, Loteria, which is Mexican bingo.
Yeah,
so we play that. And we do a lot of that mostly. And then just, we're very cash. We just like hang out. We don't do a lot of Christmas games. With my ex, we used to do a lot of Christmas games, which I love games, so I really love that. But in terms of tradition, we party on the eve. So we're big, like throw a party on Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day is when we just lounge in our PJs.
Isn't that like the Hispanic like culture?
That's what I hear.
Because I've been around others that they do Christmas Eve. Like they stay up until midnight and
to open
that's
the gifts.
when they open gifts. And then Christmas Day is really just like relaxing or
enjoying your gifts kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that was a Mexican thing, I guess. Because you guys celebrate more Christmas Day. Like, tell me about that. What is that? What is that?
So, like, Christmas Eve, that's when we usually bake cookies and everything. And get
so the lounge in your PJs kind of thing?
This year I'm going to be prepping a lot of things. So then it's easier for me to cook the next day and not have, like, everything on the counters.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Eve, we always open one gift, but Chris and I, when we moved into our house, when we moved in together into our house in 2015, we made a new tradition where we would give each other ornaments.
Oh,
so we passed that down to the kids. So we all open ornaments. It used to be like with my mom, we would open one gift, like a new pair of pajamas or like a new outfit for church because we'd always go to Christmas Eve service.
Oh, okay.
So we've just kind of switched it to now we do ornaments. So the kids get different ornaments. So then when they put them up,
you guys do have nice ornaments.
Which was not like what I wanted. I always wanted a tree that had, like specific colors and was like those trees that you don't touch and you're just like, how pretty. Because I grew up with all kinds of different ornaments.
Same.
So when we lived in Phoenix, we actually had an ornament tree and a tree that had our special ornaments that were just like by colors. Like out of the magazines.
Yeah.
Well, when we moved, like because of the 2 houses that we moved to, like when we moved to Gallup and moved out here, we don't have another space really to put an ornament tree. We're gonna try next year for that. So, but like this year when Harper was helping, she's like, oh, is that my ornament? And Weston gets excited for his ornaments. So I see that part and why we do it. And then Christmas morning is when we open gifts. And then we always do waffles. So like before my grandpa passed, I would open gifts with my mom and then we'd go to my grandpa and he would make waffles and Canadian bacon and strawberries and syrup and whipped cream. That sounds
amazing.
Yeah. So we've still kept that tradition going without him. And she's even bringing his waffle maker, which was made in the 70s.
No way.
And it still is surviving. Yeah.
Y'all took good care of it then.
Yeah, but she won't part with it. So I'm like, can I just have it?
You're like, I want it.
Yeah. So we're still going to keep that. And
that's cool. Makes me want a waffle right now.
Yeah.
With the strawberries. Oh.
And then we just have dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Why I was like, oh, well, then you should come to my party and then I'll go to your party. Yeah, it makes sense. It works out. This is the perks of having a Hispanic friend.
That's what's gonna happen. Because it'll
except
make
no tequila
easier.
For Blake.
Yeah. Because I talked to Amanda.
She'll smash a cup on your face. Not just
you guys have heard Amanda Simmons on here. So she's my nutrition coach.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm actually like getting ready for a lifting meet.
Wait, when is this again? January?
It's in January.
That's around the corner.
25th. And so there's weight divisions, and I really want to get into this other weight because that means I can
have a higher chance.
I don't have to like lift as heavy, but
facts.
But either way, it will work out. And she knows me. I go crazy during holidays. Like if you say Christmas, that means the whole week.
Yeah,
I just get to eat like trash. And I mean, homegirl has 8 Krispy Kreme donuts in one sitting.
They're so easy. So easy.
I can go crazy with cookies and things like that. So it's just she just wants me to be mindful. It's not that I can't have that on Christmas, but being very mindful and being like, okay, a cookie is good. 5 is not. I've also did the macros for them so I can insert them into my thing. And this is not for everybody. This is because I'm trying to be very, very mindful of what I want to hit in this new year. If Blake does want 5 cookies, then Blake is going to have 5 cookies. And then I need to really think about my mental health of like what I really want with myself and what I don't, what I can live with and what I can't. I know that this is temporary, and yes, it does fall on holidays, but then maybe after my meet, I can have a big, huge Christmas.
What I was gonna say.
Like ice
make
cream
up for
social.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's gone over things with me, and it's not that I can't have what I want. It's just being mindful and having that, maybe having like one meal treat and then doing everything else and not going off the deep end like I usually do.
Yeah, that's going to be, this is new for sure. It's going to be different, but it's not impossible. Yeah. And then like you said, the comp is around the corner. So you could always make up for it right after, girl.
Not when you have to lose a lot of weight.
I'm like, do you mind if I ask how much are we talking?
Right now I have to lose 5.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. And so then what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
It's like in 4 shorter weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like losing a pound a week is not,
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. I remember those days.
Yeah. But I'm also okay with like if I go in either weight groups, I'll be fine.
You're like, I'm still going to perform.
Yeah. But the thing is, if then I qualify for Ohio, then whatever weight I qualify in, I have to stick in that weight.
Oh. Yeah. So this is a big game changer, really.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, what do I do? And then I'm like, well, let me just try it. And if I go into the other weight class, then I go into the other weight class. Like there is no like lose situation for me right now.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But yeah.
Okay. Exciting things. I forgot that it's like right around the corner. That's crazy. Yeah. Are you excited for it?
I'm excited. Yeah. A little bit nervous, but
you're going to do great. It's your first comp. You know?
But our gym, next year, we're having a kickstart with Healthy Habits. And what you can do, it's $31 for 31 days. You get expert guidance from a certified nutrition coach, which is our coach, Amanda. Ooh. You're going to learn how to build sustainable habits, track your progress, support from an amazing community. And we're going to be putting that link into our show notes. But it begins January 1st. And it's not just for our members. Anybody can sign up. For that, for the new year. Because a lot of people say new year, new me. And you know what, you guys? You are perfectly amazing just the way you are. But if you guys have like any holiday traditions or anything
or
like
goals
that.
Or
And this was just us ranting about stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, pretty much this way.
Hey, Christmas Eve. Are people going to listen? Are they not? Like, it's not going to be the biggest one, and that's okay.
Let's just make it chill.
Because you guys should be spending time with your family.
Exactly.
And you can always spend time with us on a different day.
Yeah, still listen, but
Yeah.
Just joking. But we hope all of y'all have an amazing holiday season.
Yes, and have a merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Yeah, we'll see you all at the gym. Yeah.
And one thing you can do for us for a Christmas gift is share our podcast with anybody that you know.
Oh, man. Okay, Sharon.
I mean, if you feel like this podcast is your swig of pre-workout, please like, subscribe, and follow, and share, and hit those 5 stars. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Leave a comment with Spotify. Mm-hmm. I really love reading it. And Grace and Maggie kick butt on it. I would love to see what you guys want in the new year, what you want us to talk about. Mm-hmm. There's all kinds of possibilities.
It's endless.
Yes.
Until we meet
at the whiteboard again. Bye.